My name is Patricia Fahy, otherwise known as Patty Dugan, and I graduated in 1971 from VSB. I went to a small private school, Mount St. Joseph's Academy. I wanted to go to a local co-ed university with a reputation for excellent scholastics. I contacted some guys who were enrolled at Villanova who came from other private schools. They all spoke highly of their experience. I was one of the very first women in VSB, so I learned how to work well in a man's world. The ratio was 30 males to every female. It became normal for me to sit with 6 or 7 guys to have lunch in the cafeteria. I learned to see the world through the eyes of men. Villanova gave us a great education in business. The professors helped us understand how successful businesses are run. They brought to life the textbooks by integrating real-world examples. They asked thought-provoking questions. They had us work through case studies in teams. I learned how to flourish in teams as well as individually. I considered myself well prepared when I graduated in 1971 to succeed in business. I contacted a very large tech company to request an interview in sales. They were not sure about hiring a woman, and they were having a hiring freeze at that time. But I was able to convince the branch manager that I was worth an interview. After that interview, he was able to convince his superiors to hire me regardless of that hiring freeze immediately. I was one of the first women hired in sales for this tech giant. I did well, outperforming 70% of the other salesmen in the office. The men generally did not think that a woman belonged in professional sales at that time and often told me so. 3 years later, my manager told me that he didn't think I was cut out for this job. I asked him very politely, if your concern is ability, why aren't you addressing the 70% of the guys that are underperforming me? Nonetheless, I was put on probation for 90 days and told that I could keep my job if I fulfilled certain sales criteria, which I did. That first 90-day probation turned into 3 consecutive 90-day probations. All the while, I am more than fulfilling the sales conditions of those probations. At that point, the district manager came to our location to talk to me. He asked me, for the good of the company, why don't you quit? I politely replied, no. For the good of the company, I must stay. Not long after that, I was let go. I immediately filed a lawsuit for equal opportunity. We settled out of court. They gave me everything I asked for. I gave them nothing. I was only 25 at the time. Villanova had taught me to see my case well and hold my ground. I got calls from numerous women through the years asking me for information and assistance about my professional journey. That knowledge helped countless women in the following years blaze their own successful trails. I believe you need to pass along your experiences to help others to achieve everything they are capable of. I feel honored that I have had so many people tell me that knowing me has had a very significant positive impact in their lives. The professors at VSB consistently went above and beyond my expectations to give me the gift of learning, not just textbook, but strategic problem solving, creative teamwork. I feel I have a moral obligation to pass that gift along. I am forever grateful for the education I received at VSB. I feel strongly that Villanova did an excellent job of molding a young woman into the professional I would become.